Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bird's Eye View. Those of you expecting to see the kickoff here at 7 o'clock between the Trinity Hutch Celtics and the Plainville Cardinals, it is delayed due to some lighting difficulties they are having on the east side of the field. They worked the other day, and tonight they are not working, so we are in a delay until further notice. We will go live as soon as we can. We are live. We're going to stay live, but we'll start the game as soon as we can. Or if there's any other announcements, we will bring those to you as well. So currently, again, here from Hutchinson, we are in a delay due to some field technical difficulties. Please hang on, and we will try to bring you the game as soon as we possibly can, whether they are able to fix the issue or try to work something else in to light that side of the field. So again, thanks for joining us here tonight on the Bird's Eye View. We will check back with you in a few moments.
Oh, okay. Well, we got somebody on
I would agree because they have a lot of penalties. They have one also. But, yeah, it was different.
I don't know.
Nothing about it. Some updates here. We looked at the everybody comes touch. Late second quarter across the county is all independence 42.
Right.
This is a playoff game. Mary's
Well,
going to Dickerson.
do you want to? Because they got people out here. I don't know. I want to know each other. Have a log on top of each other.
Saw Trinity at Hess.
We tell Striker, hey, I can get the guy here for the Stone names. So they're his brother. I can get more Travis out here.
The broadcasters here. So, true story yesterday. My good friend Scott
Right.
Good evening, Cardinal fans. We are still in a delay due to the lighting issues that they're having at the field. Lights that worked just a few days ago, and tonight they are not wanting to come on, but they are working diligently to get those lights going again so we can hopefully play this game tonight. Also having just a little bit of difficulty ourselves. We're at a kind of a steep angle and behind some glass trying to get you a good scoreboard picture, but that's the least of my concerns right now. We'll keep you updated on the score and everything as the game moves along if we are able to get it started. So again, I'm Tom Winters along with my camera person Ashlyn. She's along with me again this week. We are here in Hutchinson and we are awaiting the call to see what they will be able to get done or get started here soon. So again, stay with us. We'll be back shortly with an update here on the Bird's Eye View. Good evening, Cardinal fans, and welcome back to the Bird's Eye View. As you can tell, we are still waiting on a decision to be made for the game tonight. As the lighting, last we heard, they had found some portable lights that they could bring in and see if that does what needs to be done to light up that side of the field. And I know from the camera angle here, it probably doesn't look all that bad, but it does, when you're outside there, you can tell that it's very shaded on that side of the field. So ATA, don't have one for you, but again, stay online with us. We'll send you the information when we know the information. Thanks again. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with another update as soon as we have one. All right, welcome back again, Cardinal fans. We are seeing now that they are bringing in at least one portable light over there. They're going to have to see if they can get it set up and get it up high enough that the coaches and everyone agree that it's a good situation. So we will keep you updated as we go, but stay with us as long as you can. We appreciate you being here. We are, 40 minutes here past the original kickoff time. So we'll see what they do here. I think they were going to bring in 2 portable light systems. I see one, again, circling around there behind the bleachers. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that what they bring in will do what needs to be done to get this game started here tonight on the Bird's Eye View. All right, Cardinal fans, we have an update from the field is that they have 3 to 4 sets of portable lights they're bringing in. They have one of them set up here on the southeast corner. Obviously, they're not going to be as high as the regular stadium lights, but it looks like it's casting a pretty good light across the field there at about the 20-yard line. So they're going to get all these lights set up. And of course, they'll have to bring the teams back out to warm up. Current tentative time will be somewhere either 8:15 to 8:30 for start time. So roughly about an hour and a half behind normal start time if everyone agrees to move forward with the game after they get the lights set up. So should see some action here pretty soon. Once the lights get set up, we should see the teams come back out and re-warm up. They're going to have to go through that whole warm-up scenario again, as they have been sitting in the locker rooms for this whole time. They were out here just about ready to get to game time when they tried the lights and they couldn't get them to work. So we'll be back in a few moments. Keep you updated if anything changes. But right now, tentative start time somewhere in that 8:15 to 8:30 time range. We'll stay live. We're just going to keep it up. So if you can stay with us, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us and staying with us here on the Bird's Eye View.
it's on the sticks to go.
Good evening, everyone in Cardinal Country. We are just about ready to start this football game here tonight. Thank you so much for sticking this out with us. You'll be able to see the portable lights they brought in across the field. We'll have the national anthem here pretty soon, and the kickoff here. Again, we're about an hour, almost an hour and a half here behind the original starting time of 7 o'clock, but thankfully we're getting this going and not having to worry about making the trip again or delaying the game even further. So that clock that you see on the scoreboard, and again, I apologize for the double image. We got something going on between the double pane glass here in the booth, and it's causing my camera some fits. But we'll keep you up to date the best we can. I know you can't see it that well, but we'll keep you up to date the best we can. If you can, stick with us here tonight. First time for everything. This is the first time we've had a delay due to lighting issues, and we are keeping our fingers crossed that the portable lights will stay on and let this game move on and finish. So we're just a few minutes away here, and we'll have the, again, national anthem here in just a second, and we'll get your starting coin toss and kickoff here in just a moment here on the Bird's Eye View.
For our opening prayer, recited this evening by junior cheerleader Madeline Helton.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play the game in a manner which by our words and actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into the competition in a spirit of sportsmanship, and with respect for members of the opposing team. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, and especially the coaches, officials, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us to be aware of his presence with us in the game. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Madeline. Now we ask you to please remain standing for the national anthem performed this evening by junior choir member Faith Suter.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, o'er so gallantly stream. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you once again, State, for amazing rendition of our national anthem. All right, everybody, let's get excited.
All right, we are ready for some football. Great prayer there, great rendition of our national anthem, and we will be getting things started here as soon as we possibly can. Again, thank you for sticking with us as we get ready for some Week 9 football playoff action here. We want to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to stream this activity. And we also want to thank Trinity High School for allowing us to be here and stream this activity for you tonight. They have been more than accommodating as we have a nice warm spot here in the booth. And again, apologize for the scoreboard double image you're getting there, as we've been fighting kind of the image that's coming through the glass here. So we will wait here for the coin toss, and we'll get started here with our Week 9 football action. Hutch Trinity Catholic has only lost 2 games. They lost to Inman the first game of the year, and then they lost just last week on Friday to the number 1 ranked team in the district, their district, Sterling. Cardinals have lost 4 games this year. The games they've won, though, they have piled up the points. As the games they've won, they won 51-7, 56-13, and 69-18. So we're hoping for some offensive output like that again tonight. Cardinals coming in from the Class 1A District 8 in 3rd place behind Smith Center and TMP. Those 2 teams will play each other next Friday at Smith Center. And Hutch Trinity coming in from the Class 1A District 7 as they are 2nd place in that one, only behind Sterling. Sterling undefeated on the season. So we're going to get ready here for some football action. Again, thanks for sticking out this delay with us. We'll be right back here for the kickoff here on the Bird's Eye View. All right, here we go with the kickoff. Looks like Cardinals are ready to go, and it's a squib kick through the middle. Cardinals haven't fallen on it yet. Now the ball is loose, and I think it might have been Zane Stahl that ended up falling on it at about the 26-7 yard line. So we'll see where they put the Cardinals, as both these teams have been waiting a long time to get this game started. And here we go with Cardinals' first offensive possession, and they're going to plant the ball right at about that 20. Well, let's see here. Looks like right around the 26-yard line. So a squib kick. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but Cardinals will start off with their normal setup. 2 receivers out wide right and 1 back in the backfield. Brown in motion. Now Dentino trying to make a move. He was going to follow Brown, it looks like, through the left side there, and it looked like he slipped. That's going to be a loss of about 4 yards there. And the Cardinals will have 2nd and 14 here to start off their first drive of the day. Second and 14 for the Cardinals as they split out 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Stall in the backfield with Dentino. He's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to run with it now. He is cutting through. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage at least. Gain of about 4 yards there, but it's going to leave up 3rd and long for Plainville. So it looks like they're going to give him 5 yards on that one to get him 1 yard beyond the original line of scrimmage. So we have a 3rd and 9 for Plainville here on their first series. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. Looks like Hutch Trinity loading up the box pretty good here to try to stop any kind of run game. But Dentino looking to throw. No, he hands off to Stahl, left side. He's going to get some good offensive yards there, but it's not going to be enough to probably consider going for it here this early in the game. But we'll see what the Cardinals decide to do. It's going to leave them with about a 4th and 4. So no first down, and they are going back into punt formation. And see if we get a good snap here, and it is a good, nice snap. And that one just barely gets away before it gets blocked. And Hutch Trinity coming around the right side in a hurry. Good return there. Let's see if we can get his number. Looks like I thought it was number 8. It's number 0, Mackelgun. So Cardinals on their first offensive series here ended up with a punt. Hutch Trinity will start off in good field position here at about the 48-yard line, their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Chastain in motion, outside left side. He's going to get set there. We got receivers everywhere. They're going to go deep down the left side. They got a receiver open, but broken up over there by the Cardinal defense. We got a Cardinal slow getting up on the field. And that would have been a huge gain for the Celtics. However, good defensive play coming in there at the end by the Cardinals will bring up 2nd and 10. So incomplete pass for the first play, and based on how the Celtics are lining up, they've got receivers everywhere. They got 3 receivers split out wide left, 1 to the right, and they are looking to possibly air it out here. And they're going to go left flat there, quick pass out in the open. Good tackle over there by Brown, I believe, but it's going to have a pickup of about 7 yards. Yeah, it is Riken Brown on that tackle over there, keeping it from a first down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Celtics here. Clock rolling here with 9:26 here to go in the first quarter. Again, starting late here today. We do have some scores in from Cale Dobson. We'll get to those here in just a moment. Cardinals trying to get a stop here on the Celtics' first possession. Chastain in motion. This time quarterback's going to keep it up the middle, and he's going to get enough for the first down, about 7 yards. So first down for Hutch Trinity here as they move the chains, and they are sitting at about the 40-yard line of Plainville. And lining up again, 2 receivers out wide right. This time they're going to hand it off up the middle. I think that might have been Chastain. And it's hard to pick up their numbers with those lights coming at us, but we'll do the best we can here. So 5-yard gain on first down. We'll give them 2nd down and 5. A couple of those scores coming in from Cale Dobson. And this is from a while ago, but Phillipsburg was leading Minneapolis 19-0, and Russell was leading Cimarron 14-0. That one was at halftime. Looking to roll out right and pass. They're going deep down the right sideline. Got a receiver open, but a good defense over there by several Cardinals. Like Colby Nuss over there on the defense. Crispin Myers over there in that area as well. So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 after that incomplete pass. I want to thank Ashlyn for making the trip with us today to be your camera person here on the Bird's Eye View. We were discussing earlier what time we might get back, and that conversation has completely changed now. But we're glad the football game has started, and we didn't have to wait until tomorrow or wait until 10 or 11 o'clock tonight to play it on a different field. Couldn't play it on the JUCO field here in town as there was another high school game going on there. And I guess that was... Yeah, it's going to be enough for the first down, about a 6-yard gain. Bucket on the tackle for the Cardinals, and that'll be another first down for the Celtics. That'll be their 2nd first down on this drive. 6th play of the drive so far. Oh, I missed something here. I've been messing with my equipment in here, and I missed something. It is 3rd and 9 for Hutch. So I apologize for that. They're going down the left sideline. They got a receiver, and he's got some speed, and he's going to make it all the way down to inside the 5, it looks like. Not a touchdown, but it's going to be 1st and goal for Hutchinson. Look like Chastain on a screenplay out there. And Bucket on the tackle, saving the touchdown. But good speed over there by the Celtics, and they've got 1st and goal. And they're going to hand it off straight up the middle, cutting left, and a couple of moves, and they are in for a score. So with 7:05 here to go in the first quarter, the Hutch Trinity Celtics score first on this long-awaited football game, go up 6-0. Looks like they'll be trying the extra point kick here. They're going to have to throw it down the field, and Hutchinson wanting a flag there in the end zone, but nothing doing. Kick no good. It's going to stay 6-0 with 7:05 here to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back here after this short break here on the Bird's Eye View. The Hutch Trinity Celtics on an 8-play drive, punching in on a 4-yard TD run. 7:05 to go. It is 6-0 after the extra point attempt was no good. Now, on the first kickoff here of the game, the Celtics did a little squib kick. We'll see if they do that again. I think they're wanting to keep it away from our speed guys in the backfield. We'll see what kind of a kick we get here. And a little bit deeper kick, but still a squib kick, and they're going to try a reverse. The Cardinals are. They're going to hand it off to Puckett. He's over there on the right side, got some room, got some blockers, still on his feet, and he's going to be all the way up to almost the 40-yard line. Great return by the Cardinals. I don't see any flags on the play, so we will have 1st and 10 Plainville here. We'll see where they spot him, but it looks like about the 30. Let's see here. About the 37-yard line, I believe, so that's where we'll start off, 1st and 10. Nice run back play there by the Cardinals.
Thank you for all of your support of the Celtics.
Ari Patel split out here wide left. Cardinals only 3 plays on that first series and a punt, but already they are in much better field position than they were. Dentino dropped back straight and gets it, tries to get rid of it out there as he was being sandwiched in there, trying to get it out here to Brewster. Unable to do anything. So no gain on that first down play, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Plainville. Again, we want to take a moment to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to do this. And if you have any inclination of becoming an official for any sport in the state of Kansas, please contact the Kansas State High School Activities Association through their website or phone number and get the information you need for your training. All right, Cardinals split out wide here. I think it's Williford here on the near side. High snap, handoff, and that's not going to go very far, but at least it is some positive yards there. They're going to give him about 2 yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and, well, they got the yard marker or that 3rd down. Yeah, I guess after that incomplete pass, and that was 2nd down, so it'll be 3rd down and about 8 for Plainville. Two receivers wide left. Little pass out there to the side to Stahl. He's got a little bit of room, he gets some yards, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. We're in about the same position we were last time with about a 4th down, and they're going to make him – he must have gone down with the knee because where they're spotting him is not where I thought. So only a couple more yards on that one, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 6, a little bit further than I thought it was going to be, and the Cardinals are looking to punt away the ball here. They did almost get it blocked that first time, so see if we can get a little better blocking up front there and not be so pressured. Pressure on the way again, but he gets off another nice kick, and that one's going to land and roll in favor of the Cardinals. It keeps going, and all the way down inside the 15. Looks like it's going to be marked at about the 13 or 14-yard line. So nice job there by the Cardinals, even though they couldn't get a first down. Nice punt to pin the Celtics deep. And we'll see if the defense can come back out here and get a stop here at the Hutch Trinity football field. Nice field, by the way, located in kind of the heart of Hutchinson, not too far away from the old mall and the hospital. A lot of things you can see in the background here. Beautiful location. First time I've ever been here. First time we've ever had trouble with lights like this. So a lot of first here tonight in Hutchinson. All right, again, Hutch Trinity. This is going to be their offense tonight. They have people in motion, people spread out wide. Now they're shifting over to the right side as they have now 2 receivers over on the right side. And a quick handoff over here being pursued heavily by the Cardinals, but he's going to cut it up. And that looked like it was Kearns coming around the corner there. And after all of that, it looked like he might have been originally stopped in the backfield, but he cut the corner, and he's going to get about 8 yards on that one. So a 2nd down and 2 for the Celtics as this first quarter clicks along here with 5 minutes to go here. And a quick snap and a quick handoff. Again, good defense there by the Cardinals. Good penetration there. I think that might have been Riddick Bethel there making that tackle. So that's going to be a very short gain, if no gain at all. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 1 for Hutch Trinity. See if the Cardinals can get a stop here. Boy, if they could get a stop here, force a punt, they could flip the field here a little bit possibly. And a quick handoff up the middle, bouncing it out to the right side, and he's going to get enough for the first down. Kearns again on the carry, going to get about 3 yards, and it's going to be enough for a first down. So another first down for the Celtics. That is their 3rd first down of the first quarter here. Cardinals unable to get a first down as of yet, but we know they can bust it open when they need to. And again, Hutch Trinity sending 3 receivers out wide left. Spread out wide. They're really spreading the Cardinal defense out. Now they got motion. Quick handoff up the middle. Quarterback keep pitching it over there to the left side. And a couple yards on the gain. But actually not a bad defensive play there by the Cardinals. Guerrero there on the play. But the Cardinals making a good stop there. They're going to give him about 4 yards. I didn't think he quite got that much. But they're going to give him 4 yards, make it 2nd down and a long 6 for the Celtics. Ball on the 32-yard line of Hutchinson. Now 2 receivers out to the near side here. Cardinals looking like they're going to send pressure here from the left side. We'll see if that backs off a little bit. And another quick handoff up the middle, and this time the Cardinal defensive wall stands him up and pushes him back, and no gain at all on the play. They did move it up about 6, maybe a foot, but we're going to call it a 3rd and a long 5. I'm not going to say more than a yard on that one, so it's going to be 3rd and a very long 5 for the Celtics.
Inspired by the College of Cardinals and the Catholic Church, giving it a dignified and elegant tone.
All right, Cardinal defensive line trying to get a stop again here. Trinity stacking receivers out on the left side, very short side of the field. Now player in motion. Now they're rolling out to pass, looking to go deep, and they are going to go up the middle. Almost intercepted by Plainville. Looked like the closest player to it might have been Dentino. That would have been a nice interception. But either way, it brings up 4th down and 5, and we'll see what Trinity decides to do with it. Right now, they are not looking in punt formation unless they shift out of this and punt it away. Cardinals are not back looking for a punt. It's 4th and long, and they are going for it. Nope, they did quick kick it away. That was risky, but they did kick it away, and they got a good kick out of it. It's going to be all the way down to the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll down it. So kind of a risky play there by Hutch Trinity, but it pays off for them as they get the field turned over on the other side. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line when we come back.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the
All right, coming back here, just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals with a good defensive stop that time on the Celtics, and they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20. Nice handoff up the middle. Almost breaks it free. I think that was Stahl, Zane Stahl, with a huge gain there on 1st down. Looked like just enough for a 1st down, so 10 yards on that one. Stahl really showing his speed on that one. 1st and 10, Plainville, so they do get that first down of the night. And they show a little bit of life here. Crispin Myers out here wide left along with Davin Williford. They're going to get set here. Stahl still in the backfield. He's going to get another handoff, and this time Hutch Trinity not going to let him through the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard on that one. And there is a flag on the play on this one. We'll see what signal we get. It looks like it's a 5-yard face mask on the defense, so that'll be extra yards for the Cardinals. So push back on the offensive attempt there, but the face mask is going to move them forward. And after that loss of 1 and the 5-yard penalty, it is 1st down and 6. We'll call it 6 for the Cardinals. Quick handoff again, and again tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe 1 or 2 yards on this one. Stahl again running the ball for Plainville. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. We'll call it a long 3 or a 4 for Plainville. And we are down to 39 seconds here in the first quarter. So Cardinals will run a play here to finish out the quarter, and then we will move on to quarter number 2 here from Hutchinson. All right, Cardinals with receivers out wide left. Stahl in the backfield, and he's going to get it again. No, Bentino going to try to keep it left side. He's going to be just short. Maybe that last lean, I think they're going to spot him short, though. Looking at where the side judges are, they're going to make him about a yard short. So it's going to be just, they're going to say 3rd. Well, now they're moving the chains, so they must have, I don't know what's going on. It looked to me like based when they put the ball down, he was going to be at least a yard short, but they actually moved the chains and marked it as a 1st down, so I'm not sure if they're going to have to correct that before we start second quarter. But regardless, that's the end of the first quarter. Celtics score early with 7:05 to go in the quarter, miss the extra point, and they lead 6-0 as we head into quarter number 2.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop
All right, so they've made a change on where the marker is. Instead of, they finished the quarter saying it was 1st and 10, but it is not. It is 3rd down and 1, just shy of the 40-yard line for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals would love to keep this drive going here, as they have moved the ball well here already in this drive. Brown in motion, quick handoff up the middle, and that should be enough for the 1st down. Stahl again on the carry, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down, about 3 yards on the carry. And the Cardinals have picked up their second 1st down, and they are keeping the drive alive here in quarter number 2. Left side that time was Stahl. Going to get some positive yards again. And looks like maybe we'll say 2 yards on that one. So Stahl doing a majority of the carrying here tonight for the Cardinals. And 2nd down and 8 for Plainville. All right, Patel going out wide left. Brown coming out here on the near side. Stahl in the backfield with Dentino. Now Brewster and Maupin switching over to the left side. They get set. Hand off to Stahl. Flag coming flying in quickly. And no, not much of a gain on that one, but that flag came in very, very quickly. So I'm guessing it's going to be something from that referee. It's probably going to be a hold on Plainville, I'm guessing. Nope, they're going to say illegal motion, so it's going to be declined. There wasn't much of a gain on that one, so it's going to be 2nd down. Oh, now they are. I thought they said it was declined, but they did move it back. So 2nd down and about 13 on the penalty. Score coming in from Cale Dobson. Into the 3rd quarter, Phillipsburg 43, Minneapolis 0. Dentino going back, and he's going to get sacked, dropped for a huge loss there of about 10 yards. Griffin with the sack on Dentino. Again, about a -10 on that one, and after that penalty, that is going to bring up a 3rd down and over 20 at least for the Cardinals. That is not what the Cardinals wanted. They had just gotten their second 1st down on this drive, and after a penalty and now a sack, they are moved way back. They're almost back to the 32-yard line. 32-yard line. And Dentino with the snap, rolling back to pass. He's going to get good protection that time by the line. Incomplete pass over there intended for Brown on the far side. So that's going to after 2 1st downs in this drive, Cardinals are stopped, and they're going to have to punt it away. So 3 possessions by the Cardinals here in this half. That time they at least got 8 plays out of it, but they're going to have the same result here in a punt. And the Celtics have put pressure on the punter, and they only have one person back to return. So see if they bring pressure again. And they do block it. It is blocked. It's on the field, and it's going to be inside the 10-yard line or close to it. So the Celtics blocked the punt. They've been close the first 2, and that time it was blocked. And the Hutch Trinity Celtics will have great field position here to start their third drive.
The ball is down right about the 14-yard line.
Looks like they're going to put it on the Plainville 14-yard line. Again, they were close the first two punts, and that one came in from the left side. And they're saying Hammersmith, Isaac Hammersmith is the one that blocked that one, number 56. And it looks like Deckant ready in the backfield. Quarterback Deckant's just going to keep it this time up the middle. Going to get stood up, and he's going to lean forward for maybe a yard or two. So on first down, and then he's pretty tall, so they're giving him almost 4 yards on that one. I didn't think he got near that, but 4 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up a second down and a long 6 for Hutch Trinity. Second down and 6 from the 10-yard line. Is Deckant ready for the snap? Handoff on the right side, cutting it up in the middle. Big hit there by the Cardinals. Stood him up, but rest of the Cardinals coming in to finish it off. I can't pick up numbers over there, but that was a huge hit by Plainville. And it's going to be about a 1-yard gain on that one. They're saying Stamper on the hit that drove him back, and that's going to bring up a third down and about 3 for Hutch Trinity. So they can get a first down and without a score here. Clock running here with 8:20 to go here in the first half. Third and 3 for Hutch Trinity as Deckant awaits the snap. More motion. He's going to keep it, follow his blocker through the middle, lean up to the middle. He's going to get a first down. It's going to be first and goal for Hutch Trinity. It's like about a 3-yard gain, but a flag on the play as well. Saying it is a dead ball foul, so something that happened after the play. So Deckant keeping that one. Currently, they have enough for a first and goal, but we'll see if that comes back as the officials are discussing what's going on. Officials still talking about the flag. Oh, they're going to call a personal foul targeting against one of the Plainville Cardinals. So they call it targeting. I haven't seen targeting called too much in high school football, at least in the games that we have done, but targeting against the Cardinals, and it's going to be first and goal from about looks like about the 1-yard line for Hutch Trinity. So the last couple of plays, they pretty much relied on Deckant, the quarterback, just to follow blocks through the line, see if they do that again, as he's actually going under center this time. That might be the first time we've seen that tonight, too. And he is going to follow over the right side, but he's not going to get it. Nice defensive play over there on that side of the defense, and they push him back. It's going to be second and goal for Hutch Trinity. So they're going to give him no yards on that one. So after the first down before, it's going to be second and goal for Hutch Trinity. Really wasn't much of momentum they could get on that one. He tried to just take the snap under center and just follow on the right side, kind of jump in between the guard and the tackle, and there was nothing going over there as the Cardinal defense closed it up. He's under center again. Might be doing a little bit of Philadelphia Eagle tush push here. That time they hand it off. Kearns is the ball carrier, and that is going to be good enough for a touchdown. So with 6:54 here to go in the second quarter, Hutch Trinity strikes again with a TD on a 1-yard run by Kearns. See if they try to kick it again or if they go for 2. The last time the snap was no good. And we'll see if they try to kick it or if they try to make up that point they lost before. It looks like Deccan is in there at quarterback, so they are going to go for 2 here as they lead 12-0 right now, but trying to make it 14-0. Deccan handing off left side run. Can't tell who has it, but he's going to cut it inside the pylon, and it's going to count. So a 2-point conversion is good by the Hutch Trinity Celtics, and with 6:54 here to go in the first half, they lead Plainville 14-0. We'll be right back for the kickoff here from Hutchinson, Kansas.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set.
All right. Hutch Trinity Celtics, 3 drives starting on their own 48, their own 13, and then the Plainville 14. 2 TDs and a 2-point conversion. They lead 14-0. Plainville also with 3 drives here in the first half, starting on their own 26, their own 37, and their own 20. 2 first downs for the Cardinals, but they've punted each time they've had the ball, and the last time it was blocked on the punt.
11:10 a.m. First time in school history, all 7 runners qualified as individuals also. Senior Jacob.
And the kickoff rolling. Taken there by Brown, I think. He's going to get it up over the 35-yard line. Yeah, that is Riken Brown with a nice return. About the 36-yard line. And the Cardinals will take it over. 1st and 10. Still plenty of time here in the first half. 6:49 here to go in the first half. Take a short time here before we get this next series started and wish Brylan Trump and Riley Rogers good luck at Cross Country State tomorrow in Wamego. You guys have made Plainville very proud qualifying for state, and we wish you the best of luck as you compete tomorrow in Wamego. Good luck, guys and lady. All right, handoff over here on the left side to Stahl. Still on his feet. Great balancing act there. I don't see any flags on the play, and that's going to be just short of a first down, about a 9-yard gain on that play. So Stahl really moving the ball well for the Cardinals from the backfield, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Stahl doing all the work here tonight so far from the backfield for Plainville. And Stahl in the backfield again with Dentino. Williford and Myers over here on the right side. Now Brewster in motion, comes set on the right side. No flags on the play. Handoff, but that's not going anywhere as Hutch Trinity shut it down. Maybe a loss on the play even, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 3. They're going to say about a loss of 1 and bring up a 3rd down and 3.
That brings up 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals from their own 44. 3rd and 2.
Cardinals just past the 40-yard line, about the 44-yard line, trying to get another first down here and keep this drive rolling. 5:26 here to go in the first half. And a quick handoff, right side. Oh, and he's cut down. Stahl again, but he was cut down quickly there by Guerrero, I think. Yeah, Roberto Guerrero cutting him down, and almost another loss of a yard. Going to make it 4th and 3 for the Cardinals, as it was only 3rd and 2 last time, as Ashland pointed out to me multiple times, but I didn't want to listen. So a minus yard on that one. See what the Cardinals do here at almost midfield here with a 4th down, and we're going to say a very long 3 or 4 yards here to go. If you are just joining us and wondering why we are only in the second quarter, we had about an hour and a half delay due to some lighting issues at the field. So we're glad to be rolling here. We're glad to be here in Hutchinson for you on the Bird's Eye View. I'm Tom Winters along with Ashlyn Whitney, my camera person, and there's a timeout on the field called by the Cardinals. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this short break. All right, Hutch Trinity out of the timeout there. It's the Cardinals' timeout here as they have 4th and 4 from their own 44. That's a lot of fours. Actually, 43, excuse me, as I'm looking at it closer on the field. 43-yard line, 4th and 4 for Plainville. Big decision here to make as Hutch Trinity has been able to move the ball on Plainville. But they've also had some pretty good pressure on the punts. Again, looking back, Cardinals have had 3 drives. This is their 4th drive. They've had 3 punts, all 3 of them with pressure, and the last one was blocked. So Plainville might think that it's better to go for it here. We'll see what the coaches decide to do. And it does look like they're coming out in a formation. Williford going out wide right. Now Crispin Myers heading over to the left side of the field to get set. And he is set. Williford coming back and getting upset in the line. Dentino looking to throw. Going down the middle of the field. He's got Williford open. He got it. He's at the 20, 15, and he's tackled there at about the 15-yard line. Great play by the Cardinals as they get a huge play from Dentino to Williford to pick up a huge first down and keep the Cards' drive alive here in the second quarter. So another first down for Plainville after it looked like they might have been. And remember, that was on 4th and 4 from their own territory. So the Cardinals now sitting at 1st and 10 from the Hutch Trinity 15-yard line. Huge play. Dentino getting the snap, high snap. He's going to keep it around the left side. He's got some wheels, and he gets a good offensive gain there on first down. They're going to give him about 6 or 7 yards, and it'll be a short gain there for first down. On second down coming up here. Second down and about 4 if they keep it where it is spotted. Now there's a flag on the play. Oh, looks like it's going to be a holding. So holding call looked like on Plainville is going to bring that back. Good. It was a good first down play by Dentino to keep things moving, and now we're going to be moving it back. So from where it happened, it's going to take it back and 1st and 15. And now the ball is on the field. Got a couple of high snaps, and that one, the handoff was bobbled and dropped, and Zane Stahl made a quick reaction there and jumped on it. So really maybe a yard loss on that play even. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 16 for Plainville. Clock rolling with 3:30 here to go in the first half. Brown in motion, and the ball is loose again. And I think the Celtics got it. I'm not sure. It bounced off a helmet maybe. It came in. Now I see a flag coming in on the play, something that happened afterwards. So the officials are going to have to clean this up. But from what I could see, it looked like the snap hit maybe a helmet and it went flying. I think Hutch Trinity might have it unless there was a penalty before the snap took place. All right, so they're saying the turnover does count. Hutch Trinity will have the ball, but after the turnover, Hutch Trinity hit with a taunting penalty, so they're going to move the ball back half the distance to the goal. So they will have it 1st and 10. Cardinals losing that on a fumble there, and again, hard to kind of see what actually happened there, but Hutch Trinity shooting themselves there when they had a fumble. Now they're going to be moved back to the 10-yard line. So not what the Cardinals needed there, as they were actually moving after that huge 40-yard pass play to Williford. And right away, first handoff for Hutch Trinity. Cardinal defensive line doing a good job as they get another stop. Hamel in there on the play, and Bethel in there as well. Going to give him a half a yard on that one. So Hutch Trinity starting on their own 10. They haven't had the greatest field position other than when they blocked the punt. They've been on their own 13 and their own 10. When they started on their own 13, they ended up punting. So see if the Cardinals can get another stop here. Maybe get the ball back here before halftime with another chance to score. High snap. Pass made out here, and a good defensive play out there by the Cardinals. Zane Stahl out there on the tackle along with Brown. And they're going to give him about 3 yards on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Third and 5 for Hutch Trinity. Cale Dobson coming to us with a final score now. Phillipsburg 49, Minneapolis 0. Phillipsburg 49, Minneapolis 0. Winner of this game will travel to Belleville, Republic County, as they beat Oakley last night. Looks like we have another timeout here on the field called for by Hutch Trinity. 3rd and 5 when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching us on the Bird's Eye View. All right, back here after the timeout. It's at 3rd and 5, but it's closer to a 3rd and 6 as the Celtics have had a 1-yard gain and a 3-yard gain. Cardinals really hoping to get a stop here, as now under 2 minutes to go here in the first half, but the Cardinals would love to get it back here before the end of the half. Quick pass out here to the right side, going down the sideline, and that one goes wide, and it's going to be incomplete. So the pass there from Decken wide. Had a receiver just for a moment, but he would have had to really thread the needle to get that one in the right spot. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 6 for Hutch Trinity. And the last time they had this, they kind of lined up kind of like they were going to go for it, and then they did a quick kick. So we'll see. I think they're going to line it up in that same way again, kind of where they could run a play if they wanted to. Cardinals looking like they're going to bring pressure, and the kick gets away. It's a low kick. I think it was partially blocked, and it's going to come down here and roll and go out at about the 46-yard line. So the Cardinals will take it there, 1st and 10. Still 1:37 here to go in the first half. Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line.
1:37 left in the first half. Plainville takes over 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Okay, this will be the Cardinals' 5th possession here in this first half. They just have not been able to do anything. Until that last one, they had things rolling until the fumble. Otherwise, they've had 3 punts and the fumble. Hutch Trinity with 2 scores at 7:05 to go in the first quarter. Missed extra point, and then again at 6:54 to go in the second quarter went for the 2-point conversion and got it. 14-0, Hutch Trinity. Dentino back to pass. He's going deep. He's got Ari Patel out there. There could be a flag. There's some definitely some contact out there, but I think it was mutual contact, and there is no flag on the play as they're going to bring that back as an incomplete pass. So no gain on that one on the incomplete pass. And the Cardinals will have it 2nd and 10. Clock stop there, though, with 1:31 here to go in the first half. Smith Center and TMP both winning last night as well. TMP will travel to Smith Center next week for a big matchup, big MCL matchup. Nice pass out here, and that one almost intercepted. I tell you what, Crispin Myers became a defensive player there and knocked it away. Otherwise, that would have been intercepted. Vogel had it in his hands for Hutch Trinity, and Crispin Myers, great job of knocking that away. Kind of reacted to it right away and knocked it out. So even though it brings up a 3rd down and 10 after the incomplete pass, it's better than a turnover at midfield. All right, receivers split out wide right and left for Plainville. Dentino taking the snap, handoff to Stahl, and he's going to have just short of the first down. See if the Cardinals will. We got a flag, though. Flag came flying in from the far sideline. And we'll see what that is. It happened right about they threw it in right about where the tackle happened. I didn't see anybody blocking downfield. Looks like they're talking to the Plainville coaches. Sideline warning, it said. So a sideline warning for Plainville. Said it's their first of the game. I think that's what I heard him say. And we'll see what they decide to do with it. Right now it's sitting about 2 yards short of the first down. They're going to wind the clock here with 1:16 to go.
That brings up 3rd and 2 for the Cardinals in Celtic territory at the 46. 3rd and 2.
They've got the yard marker over there marked at 4th down, but it is 4th down. I don't quite understand what happened there, if I heard that correctly. The officials are mic'd up here, and I thought them say it was a sideline warning, but the flag got thrown, so nothing changed there on position, and there's going to be another timeout called here. We'll try to sort everything out or do the best we can, but right now the Cardinals are looking at a 4th and 2 with the ball just past the 50-yard line, almost the 46-yard line of Hutch Trinity. We'll see what they do with it when we come back here on the Bird's Eye View. We're back here live from Hutch Trinity High School. 14-0, Celtics over the Cardinals with 50.7 seconds. Cardinals looking at a 4th and 2 from the Hutch Trinity 46-yard line. And still I'm not hearing. I'm trying to listen in the press box here to see. Cardinals, I think, got a sideline warning. The flag came flying in, and they were given a sideline warning. So I guess there are no yards taken against that, but the Cardinals going for it here on 4th and short with 50.7 seconds here to go. Handoff now, Dentino with a pass, and it's caught across the middle. That might have been Brewster on that catch. We'll see. Yeah, it is Brewster. Nice play there. That's going to move the chains. Clock's rolling here. I think the Cardinals do have one timeout here in the half, but they're going to have to hurry as that clock is rolling. 1st and 10 Plainville after that nice gain on the pass to Brewster. And that time, Dentino sacked in the backfield and that's going to be a loss of about 7. And the Cardinals will see if they burn that timeout here to stop the clock, and it looks like they will. And a timeout by the Cardinals with 25.9 seconds to go here. It'll be second down and about 17 for Plainville when we come back.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
All right. Coming back here after the timeout, it'll be second down and about 17 for Plainville after that sack by the Celtics. Again, we got a few more seconds here. I want to take that opportunity to wish Brylan Trump and Riley Rogers good luck at state cross country tomorrow. Not sure if they are up watching us tonight, but you got both of you have big races tomorrow, so good luck. Get lots of good rest, and we'll see you next week at school. All right, Cardinals getting ready after that timeout. Dentino back, quick pass out to the left side. Receiver was open. I saw it hit him in the hands, but it might have been dropped. Let's see. They're not moving anything, so incomplete pass. Pass intended for Brewster over there, so nothing doing, and that's going to bring up a third down and a 17 for Plainville with 21.6 seconds here to go. So incomplete pass there on the sideline. Wouldn't have been enough for the first down, but it sure would have made this third down a lot easier. Crispin Myers coming out here on the far side. Maupin looks like over there on the left side, and Williford as well here on the right side. Dentino straight drop back. Getting rushed again. He's broke free, still free, and he gets the pass away, but it's going to be just a little bit low. So that's going to bring up a fourth down and long with 14.1 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, this is Week 9 playoff action here in 1A. Belleville and Oakley playing last night. Belleville, Republic County playing last night. And Republic County coming up on top on that one, 42-20. And the winner of this one will travel to their field next week to take them on in the first round after Week 9 playoffs here. We'll kind of see if we got time here. I got my bracket somewhere in my pile of papers here. We'll see if we can pull that out after or during halftime and see if we can kind of go over some of that. Dentino straight drop back. He's getting rushed again, and he just got hit right when he got ready to let it go. He got hit from the backside. And so what does that mean? That means 8.9 seconds to go. Dentino coming up, hobbling a little bit, and I don't blame him. He didn't see that coming from the backside. And so that means Hutch Trinity is going to have an opportunity here to maybe for a long pass play, or they may just be happy with the 14-0 lead and kneel on it. And I think that might be what they're going to do is they've got a player back behind ready just in case something happens. So looks like the Celtics are going to kneel on it, be happy with the 14-point lead going into halftime. And after the huge delay here to start this one, we are at halftime here in Hutchinson. It's the Celtics 14, the Cardinals 0. Don't go anywhere. We got a great second half coming up for you here from Hutch Trinity High School in Hutchinson. Thanks for joining us again here tonight on the Bird's Eye View. We will be back after halftime for quarter 3 and 4. All right, welcome back here to the bird's eye view as we see the players starting to come back out on the field, warming up here for the second half. Trinity Celtics leading 14-0 here at halftime. Cardinals having a couple of opportunities on a couple of drives there, but falling short with turnovers and several punts in the first half. Celtics got their second touchdown on a short field in that first half. Kind of go through those plays here real quick as I grab my first half sheet here. It looked like on their first touchdown, 8 plays scored on a 4-yard run with 7:05 to go. Kick was no good. It was 6-0. Then, after putting pressure on Plainville on just about every punt they had, they were able to block a punt and recover it on the Plainville 14-yard line, and only 5 plays later punch it in on a 2-yard run and a 2-point conversion. And 6:54 in the second quarter, they punched in that score to make it 14-0. Beyond that, there really hasn't been a whole lot of movement. Some big plays tonight as the Cardinals have had a couple big pass plays, and Hutch Trinity has had a couple big plays as well. But this is still anyone's ball game. If the Cardinals can get a good sustained drive going here in the second half and can punch it in for some points, it is up for grabs. So we'll see how the second half goes here from Hutchinson, Kansas. We want to thank you for joining us. Yes, it is late. It is 9:40 p.m., and we are just getting ready to start the second half here. As, again, if you're just joining us, we had about an hour and a half delay due to a lighting problem here at the field, which you can probably see that there are some portable lights they brought in to allow this game to go on. So we're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back here for your second half from Hutch Trinity High School. Right now it's Hutch Trinity 14, Plainville 0. All right, welcome back here to Hutch Trinity High School, Hutchinson, Kansas, as we get ready for the second half kickoff. Carson Ditter heading back to do the kicking duties for the Cardinals. See how he handles this one, and it's going to be a nice deep kick. He's had a really good run of kicks as of late, all the way inside the 10-yard line, and a great defensive pursuit down there by the Cardinals. And they're going to make the Celtics start deep in their own territory. Hamel on the tackle there. And it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 15. That's where they will start their first possession. So deep in their own territory. Cardinals look pretty fired up there coming out of the halftime discussion in the locker room. See if they can carry that over here to a quick stop here of the Celtics and get the ball back. Trinity sending 2 receivers out wide left, 2 wide right, single back in the backfield. And they're going to throw it out quickly, and they've got a receiver open. He's on the right sideline, going to be just short of the first down, about a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 1 for the Celtics. So a quick pass to that second receiver out to the right side, and he cuts it up on the inside and gets 9 yards. So a big play there to start off the second half for the Celtics. 24-yard line. And they send 2 receivers out wide right, 1 left. No motion that time. They're going to hand it off. And the running back cuts it up the middle. He's still on his feet. He's at the 40, pushing people away. He's going to get taken out there at about the 47-yard line. Taken out by Zane Stahl. So that is Luke Kearns on the run there. A huge run for the Celtics. And that'll move the chains, and that'll be a 1st down for them. So the ball marked at the 46-yard line. Again, they started this on their own 15 after that nice run. 1st and 10, Hutch Trinity. And they're going back to the ground. Cardinals pulling him down, but it's not until about a 5-yard gain. Stumbling all over myself. That is Kearns again on the carry, and he's going to get about 5 yards, make it 2nd down and 5. So Hutch Trinity here, 2nd down. Actually, it's more like 6 on this one, it looks like. They send Chastain in motion. Quick pass out to the flat. And that could have been picked off and taken the other way. No flag on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Celtics. So incomplete pass out there again. Looked like Colby Nuss there on the hit, close to the interception. And it'll be 3rd down and 6 here for the Trinity Celtics. Of course, they are on midfield, so I imagine this will be 2-down territory even if they don't make it here, unless there is a turnover. Deckett rolling out right, throwing the ball down to the right side, just past the 1st down, yard to gain, and it is complete for about an 8-yard gain and another 1st down. So 2 first downs in this drive for the Celtics to start off this one, and they are chewing up some clock already as we're down to 10 minutes here in this 3rd quarter. They are looking for the signal from the sideline. Motion again. Handoff up their left side. Again, positive yards there. Bethel getting penetration there, making contact in the backfield, but about a 4-yard gain regardless after he bounced off the tackle. More like 3-yard gain. Going to be 2nd down and 7. We'll see if the Celtics, seems like they're very much trying to run some clock a little bit here too. They are very slow in getting out of the huddle, getting up to the line of scrimmage. Kind of early in the game for that, but if they can march it down and get a score, that's going to be very tough on the Cardinals. Hand off to Kearns over there on the right side, and he's going to have enough for the first down, it looks like. And they'll move the chains again after about a 6-yard gain. So Celtics moving the ball. Oh, they're going to make him short there. I thought they had easily given him the spot, but they're going to say he is down just short of about a half a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for Hutch Trinity. Kind of that same formation they had last time. This time they're going right side. Good penetration by Drayden Puckett, and they got a good stop there on the run. As a matter of fact, they lost on the run to go from 3rd down and 1 to 4th and 4. It looks like about a 3-yard loss on that play. Great penetration there by the Cardinals as they came quick from the right side. And we'll see the Celtics, I'm sure, will go for it here. Clock rolling at 8 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, and this might be a huge play here. Game-changing play if the Cardinals can get a stop here. Celtics lining up tight, 2 wings on the left side. Receiver in motion. They're going to hand it off left side. Cardinals have penetration. Great stop there by the Cardinals as Zane Stahl coming in from nowhere to make a huge stop. And not only that, but loss of about 6 yards. The Cardinals not only made a huge 4th down stop, but they're going to have pretty good field position here to start their first possession on the second half. Nice play there by the Cardinals. Zane Stahl coming in lightning quick, making a shoestring tackle, and the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Cardinals starting off with 2 receivers out wide left. Stahl still in the backfield with Dentino. I would give it to him as he is on fire. He's going to break free, almost breaks free. Good defense there by the Celtics to hold him up. Looked like that was number 56, Hammersmith, making the stop. But a good 8-yard gain there on 1st down, and the Cardinals definitely have had some life here in this 3rd quarter. So the ball on the Hutch Trinity side of the field now on the 48. Cardinals with 2nd down and 2. And the snap and the quick handoff. Dentino keeping it around the left side. Got enough of the first down. He's hit hard, but he's going to be at least 2 yards past about a 5-yard gain to get the first down here. Nice play by Dentino to keep that one. He took some punishment there, but he gets the first down and keeps the drive alive for Plainville. While we're waiting for the next play again, want to take the time to thank the Kansas State High School Activities Association for allowing us to stream this. A lot of state activities going on in the last week and the upcoming week, so make sure you get out there and support your local teams on state and playoff activities. Puckett on the handoff left side. He's got some room to run. Nice hit over there. He's going to get knocked out, but he's going to get some yards over there. Let's see where they spot him. Maybe about an 8-yard gain, but there is a flag on the play. 6:23 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Cardinals desperately needing to cross that end zone, put some pressure on Hutch Trinity. And it looks like that's going to go against the Cardinals. They're going to call a personal foul leading with the helmet on Puckett. They're saying he put his head down and drove that, and they're going to take that one way back. I don't know that I've heard that call in a long time. It's kind of one of those calls where, both the players are probably they're going to make contact, and they're going to lower their heads to make contact, and they called that one on Plainville. So after moving the ball a little bit, it is way back. 1st down and about 17. And a quick handoff to Puckett again. He's still on his feet. Celtics having a hard time. He hasn't run the ball much tonight. It's been all Zane Stahl. And now Puckett is fired up. And he has gotten at least 10 of those yards back to make it 2nd down and 8. So we got a 2nd down and 8 for the Cardinals. And Puckett is running with some enthusiasm. Quick pass over the middle by Brewster. Tries to reach the ball out for the 1st down. We'll see if they give it to him. And they are moving the chains. Nice play there to Brewster for a 1st down. And the Cardinals have their 2nd 1st down here on this drive. So they are moving the ball now after the Celtics moved it a little bit. Clock is rolling here. It's 5:25 here to go in the 3rd quarter. Crispin Myers out here wide to the right along with Davin Williford. Quick handoff. This time the ball is loose again. The ball came loose. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think Puckett tried to keep it and go around the side. They haven't seen a signal yet. It looks like they're saying it's still Plainville ball. Cardinals still have it. So another fumble, but they did get it back. It's going to make it 2nd down and 11. So fumble recovery by the Cardinals. That would have been devastating for Plainville to lose that one. And as a matter of fact, at first I thought Hutch Trinity for sure had 2 or 3 guys with a better chance at it than Plainville, but somehow Plainville pulled it out of the pile. And we got 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals. Ari Patel coming out here wide to the right. I think Riken Brown wide left. I can't quite see over there, but it looks like him. Zane Stahl running left. And this time they pick him up early. He does cut back inside and get a couple of yards, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and long for Plainville. So they're going to have a 3rd down and about 9 for the Cardinals. 4:20 here to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, Cardinals coming up to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 9 here on this drive. Again, in a position where it's probably 2-down territory to get it. Again, receivers out wide right. I think that's Myers and Williford. They're going to hand it off to Puckett, and he's going to drive it up the middle. He's going to get a few, but it's still going to be well short of the 1st down. So Puckett gets about 3 yards before he's taken down. And that's going to make it 4th and a long, we're going to say 4th and 7 or a long 6. Cardinals still quite a ways away from 1st down, but this is where they like that little pass over the middle. See if they can connect here and get that drive moving here and get these points they need here before the end of the 3rd quarter. 3:20 here to go in the 3rd. Cardinals looking at a 4th down and long, and they're going to take a timeout. We'll take the timeout with them, and we'll have a little brief message here from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. So as we mentioned earlier, all kinds of state contests going on. So we have football playoffs going on, cross-country state competition tomorrow, volleyball state going on right now, soccer, and much, much more. Remember, the sportsmanship and community involvement will unfold during the next few months as Acacia wraps up their fall season. Activities gives fans the opportunity to show how much pride they have in our youth and to talk about their accomplishments. Please support your school's student body, faculty, and administration. If you have any questions about any of the state competitions, please check it out on the Kansas State High School Activities Association website. They'll keep you up to date. Again, state volleyball going on yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I was looking at some of those brackets and pool play going on today in 2A. And again, finals tomorrow in all over the place in the state of Kansas. So take a look at the Acacia website. You can see what's going on, and also keep yourself up to date on what's going on in these football playoffs, as the teams are at that time of year where you lose and you're done. So no team wants to end their season, especially not tonight. Cardinals looking to pick this 4th and 7 up here. Nintino looking back. He's being rushed, and he's going to get sacked. Nothing doing there as the quick play came in there from the right side. Lucas Griffith came in from the right side. He was being pressured from the left side, and that sack will force the turnover there and the loss on downs. Cardinals had things going there. See if they can get another stop here, though, as the Celtics really haven't been moving the ball all that great on the Cardinals, so we'll see if we can get another stop or possibly a turnover here. We've been close on a couple of interceptions. See if we can snag one here and go the other way with it. Second with a snap. He's going to keep it himself. He does have some room over there. Cuts it back on the right side. He's going to go for about 14 yards. So that is Drew Deckant, big senior for the Celtics. So they started that on their own about 39. Now they're almost to midfield, so they're about 14 yards on that first play. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Guerrero split out wide here to the left for the Celtics. Deckant waiting for the snap. Handoff this time to Kearns. He's going to break it up the right side for about 6 yards. Let's see what, no. I got a hold. I think a flag came flying in from the side judge. I saw a hold signal coming in, so that should take that play back. Yep, holding on the offense. That's going to take that way back on the penalty. And move them all the way back to inside the 40, back to the 39. So we're almost basically back to where they started this drive, give or take a few yards. 1st down and 20 from the 39. Excellent opportunity for the Cardinals to make a stop. Deckant waiting on the snap. Handoff, going to keep it. Oh, good penetration there by Puckett. And he's going to drive Deckant down. He is twisted and pulled down. And that's going to be on a loss on the play of about 2 yards unless they give him forward momentum there. And I think they are going to give him that benefit. So it's going to bring up, they say it's 2nd and 20 on the scoreboard, but I think it's more like 21 or 20, at least 21, I would say. Maybe a 2-yard loss on that one. So 2nd and 21 is what they're saying on the scoreboard now. So Deckant really getting twisted up on that one as Puckett came flying in from his linebacker position to get the stop there. Deckant doing a good job of faking the handoff and looking like he was going to roll left, but Drayden Puckett said no way and took him to the ground. We're under 1:20 here. Now Deckant looking to throw, kind of a pump fake. He's going to throw it across the middle. Pass is complete. And it's going to be about a 7-yard gain, I think. Oh, they're going to say incomplete maybe. Oh, flag on the play, so we're holding to see what they're going to say here. Another penalty on Hutch Trinity, another holding. And they are really hurting themselves here on this drive as they had it at midfield, and now they are going to be way backed up here unless the Cardinals decline it and keep the down. We'll see right now. Second and 31. So 2nd and 31 for Hutch Trinity as the Cardinals push him back. They're sending 2 receivers right and 2 receivers left. Remember, they were almost to midfield. Now they're at their own 28, almost a high snap fumble. And they're going to get some yards back, but they are a mile and a half away from a 1st down. Deckant's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards there. Mopping with the tackle for the Cardinals, and it's going to bring up 3rd, and we're still over 20 here. 3rd, and they're going to say 25 for the Celtics after that short gain. So that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Holy cow, that one went along kind of strangely. Both teams having opportunities, but neither team able to cash it in. So we'll head into the 4th here with the Hutch Trinity Celtics leading 14-0 over Plainville. We'll be right back here after this short break.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance,
The Kansas State High School Activities Association would love to see you sign up and help out be an official for any sport that we have in the state of Kansas. There are classes and trainings all over the state that you can check into, so check it out on the Kansas State High School Activities Association website. Become an official, help your youth programs in your community, and keep this enthusiasm going for the high school students. All right, 3rd and 25. They send Kearns in motion, and Deccan, they're just going to keep it on the ground. And so they weren't even going to really try anything big there and try to do anything that might cause them any harm. So they got about a yard on the play. So it's going to bring up still a 4th down and about 24. So surely a punting situation here for the Celtics as they are in their own territory here. Every time they've punted, it's been kind of a short formation, and the Cardinals have been close to blocking it. What a great time it would be for the Cardinals to get their hands on a kick here. I'm not sure why they snap it so short, other than just to keep the defense guessing. And it is. He does get it away. I don't know how he got that one away. It looked like the Cardinals were on top of him. It's going to make it all the way down to the 24-yard line, and that is where Plainville will take over. So 2 drives for the Celtics, nothing to show for it. Loss on downs and a punt. Cardinals will have their second opportunity here. They had a sack and a loss on downs on their last one. They'll start this one at their own 24-yard line here in the 4th quarter. Cardinals needing a score desperately, as the clock will become their enemy as it winds down. Still plenty of time here, though, in this game, but the Cardinals can just keep one of these drives alive. They haven't been down inside I don't even think they've been down inside the 40, other than one time after that pass play to Williford. There might have been a second drive that they got close, but then penalties just killed them. So we'll see if the Cardinals can get something going here in the 4th quarter, down 14-0. Brown in motion, Dentino handoff to Puckett, and he has been a spark for the Cardinals, but that time they pull him down quickly, and it's going to be a loss of about 3. Lucas Griffith on the tackle there for the Celtics, as loss of 3 will make it 2nd down and 13. 10:49 here to go in the game. Cardinals heading up to the line of scrimmage here, sending receivers out wide right. That's Williford headed out to the right side. Here on the left side, I think that's Crispin Myers. Williford going in motion. May throw it to him out here in the flat. Oh, they're going to set up their screenplay. They've got it set up pretty nicely. Puckett has it. He's going to take it down the field and get about 7 yards on the play. He's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Plainville. There is a flag on the play, though. Nice screenplay set up there by the Cardinals, almost breaking that one for a big gain, but the flag is going to bring it back, as it looks like a holding call against Plainville. So negative yards after the first play, and then that holding is going to take them back as well. But it will give them a 2nd down still again, but now 2nd down and about 20. Now they're going to take it back just a little bit further than that, so closer to a 2nd down and maybe 22 or 23. We'll see what they put on the scoreboard up there. So the Cardinals, starting this drive on their own 24, are already backed up inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 25 with 10:19 here to go. Dentino waiting on the snap. Quick handoff. Fakes it. He's going to roll out to the right, looking to throw. Throwing down the right sideline, and there's nothing over there, as the receivers were well covered. So that's going to be a no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 25 for Plainville, but the clock did stop to preserve some of that time. 10:14 here to go in the 4th quarter. Again, the winner of this game will move on to take on Belleville, Republic County next week in Belleville. Cardinals hoping that it is them. but they're going to have to get the ball down on the offensive side and get some points on the board here quickly, put some pressure on the Celtics. All right, Cardinals sending receivers out here wide left. I think that might be Crispin Myers out here wide left. And going to roll out left. He's going to get taken down and taken down hard. Dentino has really taken some hard sacks here tonight, and that one's going to put him down at about the 6-yard line as Lucas Griffith gets in there, and that's going to bring up another huge loss. And not only that, but it's 4th down now. It's 4th down and forever, basically, and the Cardinals are going to be punting out of their end zone. So, as we said early in the first half, the Celtics have been able to put pressure on every punt the Cardinals have had. Blocked one, almost blocked two, and they're going to have, even if the Puckett can get off a good punt here, they're going to have good field position here in the fourth quarter. Snap is a good one, and he does get that one away. It's a low driving kick, and it's going to be taken right at the 50-yard line, already at the 40, 45, 35, and he's going to be knocked out at about the 24-yard line. So the 25-yard line or so is where it's going to be marked, and the Celtics will be taken over with good field position here with 9:18 here to go in the game. So the Cardinals looking like they might have something rolling there, and then they, with penalties and sacks, could not get anything going, and another punt for the Cardinals. Celtics starting off with their best field position since they blocked that punt. They're going to be at the Cardinal 25-yard line here, 1st and 10. And again, they're going to start using that clock up. Hand off to the right side, probably Kearns again as he punches it in. He's still on his feet. A lot of Cardinals trying to knock him down, but he's going to get about 8 or 9 yards on that one. They're actually going to spot him closer to that, and they're going to move the chains. They're going to give him 10 yards on that run. Looked like they had stopped him beforehand and pushed him back, but they're going to say he got enough for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Hutch Trinity at the Plainville 15-yard line. And the Celtics rolling out with 2 receivers out wide right and 1 left wing on the left side. Not in motion this time as Deckant waiting for it. Again, they're running the clock down. You can tell they are being patient here as they're waiting for the official to signal when the clock's rolling down. Handoff up the middle. That's Kearns. He's cutting left, and he's going to have. He is, and they did signal it there. He was hitting like a pinball running through the Cardinal defense, but he was able to stay on his feet, and he scores from 15 yards out and gets the touchdown to give the Celtics a 20-0 lead here in the fourth. So with 8:27 here to go in the third quarter, Kearns takes it in from 15 yards out. They will try the kick here again. They did not have success with this in the first quarter. But when you get to this time of year, you need your kickers. So they're going to try to go for the 1-point conversion here. Snap is good this time. Kick is up and low and no good. So the score will say 20-0 here with 8:27 to go in the game. Cardinals will have it back here in just a second. We'll be right back here on the Bird's Eye View. Don't go anywhere. We still got some game left. Let's get those Cardinals rolling. We'll be right back.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they
Hi, I'm Natalie, a cheerleader at Plainville High School. I enjoy cheering for the Cards, and I also enjoy seeing the stands full of fans. But if you are not able to make it, you can view home games on the Bird's Eye View on YouTube. Go Cards!
So that score really hurting the Cardinals. As with 8:27 here to go, Kearns punches it in from 15 yards out to make it 20-0. Cardinals are running out of time here to get some points on there. So let's hope for a big return here and some big plays, and see if they can again get some points up on the board here tonight. All right, Celtics getting ready to kick off here. And another squib kick, and that one went off of the Plainville, the front line leg, but they do fall on it. So that was Brewster falling on it there. So the Cardinals are going to have good field position. It's going to be marked at about the 44-yard line, I think. Cardinals will take over 1st and 10. I'm not sure why the Celtics keep squibbing it, unless they're just worried about the speed that the Cardinals have deep. But 44-yard line, Plainville will take that, as they will start 1st and 10. Patel out here wide left, along with Brown, and Puckett in the backfield now with Dentino. Mopping on the left wing, and they're just going to hand it off to Dentino, and he's going to get stood up, but he gets about 3 yards before he does. So the Cardinals are going to need some big chunk plays here. Cardinals running over there, helping everybody up. Brown and Patel headed off to the sideline, and that's going to be 2nd down and a long 8. So I'm going to give him 3 yards on that one. We'll say 2nd down and 7 for Plainville. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the game. Dentino, handoff again. Now Puckett has some room. He's out past the 50, 45, cuts it back inside 40, and he puts his head down and drives for a huge 1st down play. Chains will move for the Cardinals. What a great play there by Puckett as he gains about 17 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 Plainville. Clock is stopped here for the moment. 7:41 here to go. Cardinals need one of those big Dentino to Ari Patel. It was dribbling on the ground. Puckett picked it up. I don't know if that was a called play, like a kind of a fake fumble type of a thing, or if it was a bad snap that Puckett picked up and ran, but no gain on the play. I'm not sure what happened there. The ball did come dribbling on the grass, and Puckett picks it up, and he took a hard hit, and he's going to have to come out for at least a play, kind of get his thoughts back together. So 7:06 here to go, clock rolling, and the Cardinals now have 2nd and 10. Motion by Williford, handoff up the middle, and the Celtics defensive line is pushing back on the Cardinals right now, as there were 3 or 4 Celtics that pushing back there. And that was Zane Stahl on the run, but they're going to have no loss on the play. They are going to give him that forward progress, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. So the Cardinals, after that big run by Puckett, have had no gain on the last couple of attempts here. Again, Cardinals are going to have to go for it here on 4th down and have no choice here, even if they don't get this, but see if they can get something rolling here. Brown and Patel coming out here on the left side. It looks like maybe, can't quite see if it's mopping over there on the right side. Now Brown in motion coming to the left side. He gets set on the line, just off the line, and Dentino looking to throw. He gets hit right when he throws. I think it was caught by Brewster. What a great catch by Owen Brewster. He went up there with coverage on him. He was being draped by a defender, still brought it in, and it's going to make it a 4th and 1 for Plainville. So great catch there, 9-yard pass play to Brewster, and at least makes it reasonably here to get 4th and 1 for Plainville as they send 2 receivers out wide right, 1 left, and Puckett in the background. I have a feeling we're going to get a dose of Puckett here. He does get it. Nope. There's going to be a official timeout here. Oh. It's going to be a penalty against the Celtics, and that's going to be a 5-yard encroachment penalty on Hutch Trinity, and that's going to give Plainville an automatic 1st down there. So another 1st down on the penalty there. They're on their 6th play of this drive, but they're running short on time here with 5:36 here to go in the game. but they are knocking on the door. Their ball is spotted at the Hutch Trinity 21-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinals can get this one punched in. Dentino waiting for the snap. Got Puckett back there. He's going to hand it off to him, and he's going to get pulled down quickly. Some great penetration there by the looks like Gage Schroeder there pulling him down with a 1-yard loss, and that is not what the Cardinals need. They need big chunk plays here. 5 minutes to go. And the plays coming in from the receivers. Williford coming in. So 2nd down and 11 for Plainville. Crispin Myers on the left side. Williford going in motion. He's coming to the right side, gets set. Dentino going to roll right immediately, and they're coming after him, and he's going to go down. Quarterback sacked by the Celtics is going to drop about 10 yards. Griffith on the play there for the Celtics, and that's going to make it over 20 yards here to gain here for the Cardinals. 3rd down and about 24. So minus huge sack there by the Celtics. And that did not help with the clock rolling still here. So with 4:05 here to go, Cardinals looking at a 3rd and about 23, I think. They're going to have 22 on the board, but I think it's 23. And we're going to time out on the field. Call for by the Cardinals. And I think we'll just stay here while we are waiting for this timeout. So 3:56 here to go in the game. Cardinals down 20-0. They just haven't been able to finish a drive here tonight. Kind of some of the problems they had. They had 2 good drives last week against TMP. Just could not finish them. But it would be so nice to finish this drive and get a score here, as the Celtics have been putting some pressure on Dentino tonight. He's been sacked multiple times tonight. A couple of the hits pretty hard. One of them he took kind of the back of his leg, came up hobbling on that one. He stayed in the game, though. He hasn't been out. And the Cardinals playing through this. They are trying to go down there and punch one in, but they got to do this in a hurry. So we'll see after the timeout here if they pull out one of their plays. Their big play tonight has been a pass to Williford over the middle after kind of a fake handoff up the middle. So we're going to see what they do here on 3rd down and about 22 on the field. We'll be right back here after the timeout for this play. Oh, there they come. We'll just stay live here. So 3rd down and 22.
After the timeout, 3rd and 22 for the Cardinals.
So Dentino ready for the snap with Puckett in the backfield. He's going back to throw. Quick pass out there to the side to Patel. He's going to cut it inside. He's hit twice, 3 times, and they're going to finally bring him down. He's going to get about 6 yards on the play, but it's going to bring up a 4th and long for Plainville. Clock rolling again here against the Cardinals. 3:40 to go here. Again, late. Fourth and a very long 15 for Plainville here. Season on the line here as it's coming up on 3 minutes to go here. They're going to have to score quick and score often. Celtics fans getting fired up. Looks like they might go for a quick pass out here to Puckett. And he's going to take it up the left side. He's still on his feet, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. Nice gain, but well short of the 1st down. Looks like about 7 yards short of the 1st down. And Celtics will take over on downs, and they'll take it 1st and 10 with 2:59 here to go in the game. So they will have it at about their 17-yard line, 1st and 10. And again, you know that they are going to run this clock as much as they can. Cardinals only have 1 timeout left that they could use to stop it, and they're just not, unless there's a big defensive play here, Cardinals are running out of time on their season. Deckett takes it. He's going to hand it off to Kearns. Kearns has been doing a load of the running, and he's going to try to stay in bounds, which is exactly what you would want him to do, so that clock would continue to roll. Brown on the tackle for Plainville. 2-yard loss on the play is going to bring up 2nd down and 12 for Hutch Trinity, and right now I don't think they really are too worried about that. They just want the clock to roll, and they want to chew it up as much as they can, even if they have to punt it. They don't want to give Plainville any time left at all to put points on the board. Cardinals looking like they're going to show pressure from the left side, but they don't go with it. And on the handoff, they actually slip. I don't know if the grass is starting to get wet or slick down there, but they actually slip and go down. So it's going to be 3rd and about 13 or 14. They're going to call it 3rd and 13. So things did not go the way of the Cardinals tonight. They did have some movement on their offensive possessions, but they just could not quite punch it in when they needed to. Celtics had the opportunity to play with the short side of the field a couple of times to get a couple of their scores. They are talented. They got some good players, but Cardinals just could not get things punched in tonight. Deckett going around the right side, and he's going to get pulled down over there by Stamper. So it's going to be a tough end of the season for the Cardinals, but we're coming up here on a 1 minute, getting close to 1 minute here to go. So first of all, I would like to thank the seniors for all their work over the years playing for the Cardinals. It's tough to go out this way on your last game, trying to make a run deep into the playoffs, but it just wasn't going to happen this year as the Celtics are just letting the clock roll, and they'll probably take a timeout and then punt it away. So I want to thank the seniors for all of their hard work and energy, and hopefully that'll carry over to the younger players. And Cardinals showing promise. They have some players coming, a lot of good players coming back next year. We're losing a lot of good ones, but we got a lot of players coming back as well. So we hope that the Cardinals will take this as motivation going into the summer program and the going into next fall. But this one just sure not going the way the Cardinals wanted it to go. So we're going to take one more quick break here for the Kansas State High School Activities Association before we come back, and then we'll wrap this game up for you here tonight from Hutch Trinity.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State.
All right, back here after the timeout by Hutch Trinity. Again, they were just running clock off there, and I'm sure they're going to punt this one away. 45 seconds here to go, and the punt is away. It's a low line drive taken by Crispin Myers at about the 35-yard line, and he's going to get swallowed up, and that's about where it's going to stay, at about the 35-yard line. So the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10 with 34.8 seconds left here in the game. It'll be 1st and 10 Plainville, but this is going to end a season for the Cardinals that saw a lot of up and downs, but sure a lot of good positives here for the Cardinals this year. Some big offensive outputs earlier this year and some good hard-fought games. Just could not get things rolling, and I don't think to blame the delay tonight, but I don't think the delay helped any, as both teams had to warm up and then go back to the locker rooms for an hour and a half and then warm up again. So this is going to wrap up our football broadcasting this year for the Bird's Eye View. Again, I want to thank Ashlyn Whitney for making the long trip here to Hutchinson with me tonight. I want to thank you all for watching at home, and we'll look forward to having some more broadcasts once we get into basketball and wrestling season. So the clock's going to roll out here and end the season for the Cardinals. Not the way they wanted to end it, but still a good season for the Cardinals, and hopefully it'll carry over into next year. Good luck to the Celtics as they move on, and we'll play Belleville Republic County next week. And the Cardinals season has come to an end, but congratulations on a good season and a lot of hard work this year to end the season. So safe travels to everybody from Plainville that made the trip here tonight. And again, thank you for joining us on the Bird's Eye View late into the night, 10:30. I'm seeing on the clock. Final score here from Hutch Trinity: the Celtics 20, the Cardinals 0. That'll do it for Bird's Eye View. We'll see you during wrestling and basketball